Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. All right, today we have a really fun episode. We're going to be reviewing Batman Incorporated number 2 with check out that Ghostmaker cover too. Really kind of portrays what's inside the issue and everything. I've been enjoying this run, and so I kind of wanted to shout it out and get everyone caught up, see if you guys like it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think about it, and that segues right into the 600 subscriber giveaway. We'll be giving this book away at 600 subscribers. All you have to do is like, comment, and be subscribed to the channel. And when we hit 600 subscribers, we'll be giving the book away based on comments on the road to 600. All right, guys, let's get dived into Batman Incorporated number 2. Now, as always, I do want to let you know we're going to be going heavy into spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled, that's your warning. Next up, we got to shout out the creative team because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic book, right, guys? So we have the writer is Ed Brisson, the artist and cover art is done by John Timms, the colors by Rex Locus, and the letters by Clayton Cowles. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started with the issue. And it starts heavy in the action fight between this new character that they kind of just found in the last issue. I think they're calling her Spider Slayer, something like that. And so our main character here, Ghost Hunter, he is yeah, Sky Spider. That's her name. Ghostmaker. Sorry. So Ghostmaker is fighting Sky Spider, and give you kind of an idea of the art here and what's going on in the fight. They're pretty much fighting through the cityscape, and I really do enjoy this art by Tim's. It's fun throughout. I'll show you guys some more panels that, and so they're fighting, right, and basically the argument's kind of still hedged on the fact that she believes that he's out to kill her and he's killed all the other people. She's kind of already figured out that Batman, people that have trained Batman and Ghostmaker are winding up dead, right? And so she thinks he's doing it, and then we go back to El Gaucho, and see, I think they name him in this one too. Um, Anyways, I guess not, but it's the younger one, and they kind of find out that this guy was manufacturing chemical weapons. Um, one of the people that they right that had been murdered basically by this person. And then so somebody shows up and they ask, do you work for him? And that's a question I'm eager to know the answer to. And he looks like that right there. So I can't say. He does not show back up. We don't get back to that story, but he shows up. And then to this story with the guys that have got fallen in the jungle. They're in the jungle. It's the two Batman characters that are in the jungle, and they've fallen in a trap by the guy that trained Batman to, you know, how to do the traps. And he kind of tells this whole story, and it seems as though he's pretty much gonna bury them in there, right? And as you can see, something takes him out, and then in the next panel, this guy helps them out, right? And also another Batman looking character, and he says, "I've taken care of the threat. You're safe now." And so twice now, like some characters that we've never seen show up, and it goes to something else, right? Um, Kind of building the each time though. I do want to point out in each of these stories though, all of Ghostmaker's companions are finding out that they don't know as much about Ghostmaker as they thought they did, right? That's kind of the main takeaway from what's going on in those. So then we get to these two bat. It's a the Batgirl and one of the Batmen, and her name is Night. The Batgirl's name's Night. They actually name him in this one, so her name's Night, and the other guy's Wingman. And so Wingman is offered some. They end up going back to the apartment of this person. They pretend to believe them, right? However, she ends up drugging Wingman, who is not the most brilliant and drinks the alcohol she offers. He falls unconscious, and Night's there as we see the lady's going to attack her with a syringe. She has a syringe behind her back, the lady they came to save, and she goes to attack Knight with the syringe, and in comes again a new Batman character and saves Knight. And she says, "Looks like I arrived just in time to save you from this maniac." But again, during all this, it's sort of revealed to Wingman and Knight that they don't know as much about Ghostmaker as they thought they did. So that themes kind of continues to repeat, um, and then we go back to the initial murder investigation from issue one, and they do find that there's a sword that's left at the scene that was used to cut him is actually Ghostmaker's sword, and the one's like, it must be a plant. Someone must have planted this here, um, and he's like, I don't know. Why Ghostmaker would have done it if he did it. They kind of have like a little back and forth as to whether, like, did Ghostmaker do this or not, right? They're not sure either. So as we can see, seeds of doubt are being planted in all of Ghostmaker's crew. And then we go back to Ghostmaker chasing Sky Spider, and he's like, "Listen to me. Yes, you're right. Ohabi refused to train me after he discovered that I'm a psychopath." She says, "So you killed him. I know this story, Ghostmaker. If I had known then, I would not have trained you either." And he's like, "I didn't kill Uhabi because he wouldn't train me. When he found out what I was, he tried to kill me. He was terrified about what I'd do with the skills I'd learned, worried that maybe I would turn to a life of crime, and that I'm sure I don't need to hold your hand through his thought process. He thought I was dangerous and so decided that I had to be killed. I killed him in self-defense." And she takes off her mask, Sky Spider does, and says, "Take off that mask and look me in the eyes. I want to see for myself. See if you're telling me the truth." He says, "No." She says, "You're asking me to trust you, and yet you won't put the same trust in me." He says, "I haven't survived as long as I have by showing my face to everyone who asks. Besides, I'm an excellent liar. Looking into my eyes would give you nothing. You'll just have to take my word." As at that point in time, in comes just trying to catch his name again because they actually name him to um, Clown Hunter. So in comes Clown Hunter, and he kind of breaks into the conversation, and she says, "A sidekick, even after what happened with," and Clown Hunter says, "After what happened, what's she talking about?" And he says, "Nothing." And she says, "You want me to believe you, yet you still keep secrets from those around you? I don't want or need your protection," as Sky Spider jumps away, as she's kind of found out that Ghostmaker hasn't told the story of his original what she calls him is a sidekick after his original sidekick. And so Clown Hunter asks too, he's like, what was she talking about? And Ghostmaker says nothing. Clown Hunter says, I'm not stupid, Ghostmaker. If you won't tell me, I'll just go ask her. And he says, you can try, but she won't tell you any. As we see, she's been running away, there's an explosion off in the distance, and they're like, oh no, and go running, and they find that Sky Spider is unconscious and not doing well. And so Ghostmaker's like, Clown Hunter, go and look around. Whoever did this may still be close. Find them. And so he kind of goes off. He's and looking, and then as Clown Hunter's kind of walking away with Sky Spider in his arms, who's unable to give him any sort of information as to who may have done this, we see Clown Hunter's mask like on a pike, and man, and Ghostmaker's just like, damn it. And then we see where Clownmaker is. He's tied up, and the bad guy is talking to him, right, and says, I had to get you out of there. I didn't have time to explain, Clown Hunter, so forgive me for that. If you can. It was messy, I know. See, I was like you once, and I couldn't stand by and let you suffer the same way that I did. I'm Phantom One. I was Ghostmaker's sidekick until he killed me. And so I don't think first full, it's probably like first cameo, because just on this last page here is the reveal of who's been doing this all this time. It's Ghostmaker's thought dead sidekick, Phantom One, who thinks Ghostmaker did it on purpose. Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's getting right into the action. I feel like number 3 and 4, and I kind of like how you didn't know what really was going on, and you're kind of thinking maybe something's going on, maybe Ghostmaker's behind this. I'm not sure. You don't want to believe that, but there's lots of clues pointing towards that. Additionally, the art in this is super fantastic, man. I love the colors and art on this book. Like, that's another one of the reasons I wanted to throw this up on the review for this week. Just a really fun book. I've been having fun with it. It's probably, I don't. It doesn't say limited series, so we'll see. if other people are liking it and enjoying it like I am, maybe it'll last this time. All right, guys, so that's what I have today. Batman Incorporated #2 gets a thumbs up. It's super fun. I'm kind of like on the edge of my seat waiting for issue #3. Like, I'm excited for issue #3. I don't know if you guys are. Let me know in the comments. As always, we'll see you guys tomorrow, and have a great day.